I've been a medical doctor for 26 years, almost 26 years now. And I turned 50 last year, and I said to myself, there are things you must stop doing now. If you're in your 50s, or you just turned 50 or 50 something, around that age, this is for you. There are things we must start taking care of now that we're in our 50s. So I hope you find this video useful. I'm a lifestyle medicine physician, and I give health tips on my YouTube channel to keep us all in good health. So please subscribe. Let's keep learning together. So today I'm going to share 9 things that I've stopped doing since I turned 50. Let's dive right into it. Number 1, late nights. That was the one thing I said to myself, look, you have to prioritize your sleep. That means trying your best to be in bed the same time every night. I know it's not always possible, but if I do have a night event, by 10, maximum 11, that's maximum 11 p.m., I am back home. I need to be in my bed. I need to enjoy my bed. I start prioritizing my sleep because sleep is so important for your overall health and energy level. So you can't joke with your sleep. Once it's your bedtime, I know it's not always easy to do, but please let's prioritize our sleep and get to bed on time. Now you're in your 50s, really important. You see all the young ones, those in their 20s, 30s, they're still up in the late hours of the night. You can't do the same. Have you noticed if you're in your 50s now, if you stay out late, the next morning, you're like, your body is achy. You're not quite yourself. And it is at that time people start drinking cups of coffee to wake themselves up, to feel more alert. But that's because you didn't sleep on time. That's because you were still up at night with all the young ones, bubbling with life. But the next day, it tells on you. So if you're in your 50s, please prioritize sleep. Know when to leave an occasion and go and get some rest. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow there will be another occasion. But you need to be in good health to attend the occasion. So if you go for an event, stay a bit, let them know that you may be leaving on time. And hopefully, by the time you're leaving, most of the important stuff have been done anyway. Okay, so once I turned 50, I told myself I want to be in bed by 10 p.m., maximum 11 p.m. I want to be able to get enough sleep for the next day. The second one is overcommitting. Hey, I am an expert at this. I overcommit. Oh my goodness, I have to keep checking my diary because sometimes I book in 2 or 3 things at a time. I overcommit because I'm eager to help. I'm invited to give talks here, invited to do this, invited to do that. And I want to do everything for everyone. But I said to myself, I've got to learn to say no to unnecessary commitments. I have to prioritize activities that actually align with my values and my goals. I don't know if you're with me. Does this resonate with you? Are you the type that says yes? They say, would you come out? Yes. Would you do? Yes. You are in the overcommitters club, but we have to leave that club. We have to vote ourselves out of that overcommitters club. We have to only commit to things that align with our values and make sure we're not overcommitted. When you overcommit, you get stressed. You get stressed. In the end, you ask yourself, what was that all about? So please learn to say no and go for things that resonate with you. Because it's really important to live life. I love to dance. I love to be out with friends and so on. So those are really important. But pace yourself, okay? So you don't run out of energy. You don't get to the point where the next day you're completely useless. So don't overcommit yourself. Make time to plan and decide what you can and what you cannot do. That will really, really help you. The third thing is skipping regular health checks. I don't know if you're guilty of this. If you are, please stop it. Now you're in your 50s, it's really important to go for your regular health checks. When they send letters for your mammogram, for your smear test, all those letters, bowel screening, please make time to go. No more skipping on regular health checks. You can't afford to do that. In your 50s, you can't afford to take risks. There are women who are menopausal, you have stopped bleeding, and then suddenly you have a bit of blood. And then you sit on it You can't sit on things like that. If you notice things that are unusual, please go and get them checked out. You notice a breast lump, go and check it out, okay? Go for all your health checks. Make sure you have time, periodically get your blood pressure checked. Check your weight, okay? Check your blood sugar. Keep an eye on these health checks. Now we are in our 50s, we really have to look after ourselves, okay? So no more skipping on health checks. Number 4, unhealthy eating habits. That is a no-no. If you're in your 50s, that is a no-no. I cut back on fast food, processed food, all those things. I now focus on balanced meals. Of course, there are times you can treat yourself, but let them be minimal, okay? Minimal processed food. Cut down on salt, cut down on sugar, cut down on foods that you cannot even explain what is inside it. Try as much as possible to make your own meals, make your own salads, okay? Really important. Now you're in your 50s, now we are in our 50s, we have to be more mindful of what we take in. When we were younger, those things didn't matter, you know. You would take those things, you're still in good health, you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, but in your 50s, this is the time to make changes. Focus on nutritious food. Avoid food that won't benefit your body. Don't eat anything that makes your tummy bloated. For what now? Don't eat anything that makes your skin break out. You've passed that stage. Now you eat things that actually benefit your body, or you don't eat them at all. I love peanuts, but honestly, I was saying to myself the other day, I'm going to stop taking them, or maybe really take them very sparingly, because they do make me break out in spots, and we've done that for years. So I'm like, I'm in my 50s now. I can afford not to take peanuts if I don't want to. That's just an example. There may be things you like to take, but you know they're not good for you. Now you're in your 50s, why would you keep on taking them? This is the time to make changes and head towards healthy eating majority of the time. Number 5, I think this is one of the most important ones. Ignoring your mental health. Since I turned 50, I began to prioritize my mental health. I always have anyway, but I'm more mindful of it. Let me tell you, even if you have to go for therapy, go and see a counselor or a psychologist, or practice mindfulness, gratitude, all those things are so important. You've got to have a way to manage your stress. You have to manage your anxiety. Those things destroy health. You know, they were looking at a study of women who developed one cancer or the other, and they found out that 18 months or a year before they had the cancer, they actually underwent significant stress. Maybe they lost their spouse, or they were victims of domestic violence, or there was something that was significantly stressful in their lives, that then later on they were found to have this cancer. And we're not quite sure whether it was the stress that caused the cancer, or is it because they were stressed, they were not looking after their bodies, maybe there had been a lump there, but because they were busy with the stressful situation, whatever it was that was stressing them, they didn't go to get it checked out. We don't know, but stress is a no-no, okay? So prioritize your mental health now you're in your 50s. Number 6, neglecting exercise. In your 50s, you cannot afford to turn a blind eye on exercise. You have to exercise. I stopped being inactive. I incorporate exercise into my routine, and I don't have to make 1 hour, 2 hours for it. I just snack on exercise. There's something called exercise snacking. Okay, just like you would take a snack, you can snack on exercise. That means if you have 10 minutes, you can do some form of exercise in 10 minutes. Don't wait till you have so much time. Just be snacking along the way. If you're in between patients, like I'm a doctor, I can jog on the spot. I can do some stretches. I can do my weightlifting. Make sure you are snacking on exercise. And when you do have more time, then make sure you factor in longer stretches of exercise. They're really important. And I have lots of videos on my channel about exercise, about weightlifting, the importance of weightlifting. There are arm exercises for those who have really big arms. These exercises will help you slim your arms. So please check them out, okay? So prioritize exercise, very important. Number 7, and this one is so important, procrastinating financial planning. I don't know if you're like me, you don't keep your receipts, you're not checking where your money is going, your financial affairs are in disarray. You cannot afford that in your 50s. In your 50s, you have to start planning for retirement, managing your finances more diligently because you have to secure your future and reduce your financial stress. A lot of the older folks are stressed because they are not financially stable. You're in your 50s, what is your plan for financial stability? Really important to plan your finances. Really important to speak with an accountant. Really important to look into your tax affairs and make sure everything is in order. That's a very important point. If you've not been doing it, now you're in your 50s, please make time for your finances. Number 8, please stay till the end. These points are so important, I promise you. Number 8, putting others first always. You know how women are. We love to look after people. We love to nurture others. We take care of our children. And when the children are grown, we start taking care of our parents. It's always taking care of somebody. And we end up putting ourselves last. I've learned to balance caring for others with self-care. I recognize that when I care for myself, then I can actually care for others better. So please look after yourself. Is this busyness, caring for others, that means that you discover something on your body, then you sit on it because you don't have time to go and check out yourself. You're looking after other people. And then things get so bad. You have to look after yourself, practice self-care. Okay? If you notice things on your body, check it out. If you're worried about something, tell somebody. Look after yourself, very important. Okay? Number 9, worrying about aging. I've stopped obsessing over aging. I've embraced the wisdom and experiences that come with growing old. Just focus on staying active and engaged in life. Okay? Live life, enjoy life. Don't worry about old age. There's no point worrying, it's going to come. So just do what you can today to make sure that when you are indeed older, you're in good health. I want to be the sort of grandmom that runs with her kids. I'm going to outrun them. I'm waiting for them. We will run and I'll run faster than them. We will carry weights and I'll carry heavier than them. I want to be in good health. I saw a lady that was put in a nursing home. This lady, her senses are complete. She has no dementia at all. But her legs can't carry her. No muscles, she's not, over the years, she's not built that muscles in her legs. So she's in a nursing home for that reason. I want to stay in my own home. I want to stay in good health. I want to be the sort of grandma that is full of energy and I can actually enjoy my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren. So don't worry about aging, but make changes now that will ensure that you age successfully. So each of these 9 points, each of them has contributed to my well-being and quality of life after I turned 50. I feel healthier now than I was in my 20s, probably. I feel happier. I'm living a fulfilled lifestyle. That doesn't mean that I don't have life challenges, but I cope better with them. I'm just a happier person now. Okay, so please look at all these 9 points. I hope you find them useful. Is there any one in particular you haven't thought about? But this has brought your awareness to it. Which one are you going to start doing? Let me know. Can you add a 10th one or even an 11th one? Women in their 50s, men in their 50s. Let's discuss this. I'm looking for your comments in the chat. What are you doing now to prepare for aging? What are you doing now to improve your health? I hope this has been useful. My next video is on sleep, okay? Please go and watch it and put the link here. Go and watch my video on sleep. We all need to be getting more sleep, okay? All right, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.